Y'all already know, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling? Hey, man, we back live in effect. You know what it is, man. Shout out to my I.F.Os. You hear me? Hey, man. It been a lot of stuff been going on in the news lately, y'all. But I know this Diddy shit. You know, it's been a lot. But I think Suge Knight. You know, it's issues out a little warning message, so we'll see what he talking about, y'all. Y'all hit that like button, man. I hit the subscribe
if y'all want to be part of a, label that the owner doesn't need to be in every single video,
all up in the videos,
hey,
at the Source Awards.
Come to Death Row. Come to Death Row, and he says that, right? If you want to play the clip with what Suge Knight just said on the recording, Rob, I think you...
Yeah, let me hear what the hell didn't he talking about.
If you can play just that clip right there, go for it.
Everybody's been talking about the Puffy situation.
Oh, Rob, we can't do it. We can't do it, Rob.
Come
okay, so
with
anyway,
me.
So let me just read this. Knight said he prays for Diddy's kids, but also blasted the mogul for giving hip-hop a bad image. I'll tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in a secret little room you guys are participating in? The 50-year-old Knight said, he added, they're going to get you if they can. Knight noted that he turned himself in to face his charges, and he thinks Diddy should do the same. Sometimes you got to face the music. That's most of the time. Knight also insisted that Diddy would face serious trouble if he ends up in prison. You got to make a decision when you go to prison. You're going to be standing up pissing or squatting.
Oh my God. Pissing.
Knight said,
nigga, he already liked this type of shit.
His nickname, Brother Love, in prison. Got to give this guy some.
Oh my. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Do you think is there any bigger enemy? Choose your enemies wisely than Diddy has with Suge Knight. Suge Knight is the Diddy of Death Row Records. So we talked about this on previous podcasts. In the 90s, the biggest beef in America was the East Coast, West Coast rap. So when Suge Knight is talking and giving friendly advice to Diddy, just be careful where you get your counsel. He does not have the best intentions for Diddy.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad he said that, y'all. It's like, bro, anybody that knows Suge Knight, he was in that type of lifestyle. He was doing the same thing. Like he said, he was Diddy. Like, you know how many niggas? Come on, bro. I don't even need. Y'all just do y'all research, bro. Come on, bro. Then you talking about, is he gonna sit or squat, stand up, whatever he talking about? Nigga, he already into all that stuff. Did he get fought? He fought niggas. That nigga, he into that. You think he care? Like, he gonna get scared? Then he gonna have a slum part in that motherfucker.
On this Combs issue, right? Because it's taking on a cultural component about
that nigga shit not always coming with these down jail recordings and shit.
It's happening more and more as this goes, and there's no direct action on Combs. The first thing that bothered me about this is, why is a guy who's doing 28 years for voluntary manslaughter, and he didn't just turn himself in to do the right thing, okay?
For a noble cause.
They had him.
Exactly. Nigga, he running over niggas and shit.
I kind of turned myself in.
Yeah, I'm talking about they taking that nigga out, man.
In prison, first of all. Like, if you want to punish the guy, shut him up. You know what I mean? You're doing your 28 years for murder.
What are you saying, though?
I'm saying that why does he get to give press statements about what's happening with Sean Combs?
That's real, bro. Like, what are you, like, bro? You not getting out no time soon, bro.
Would you want to interview Suge Knight?
Oh, of course. I'm a shameless opportunist. If I got, but I think that as a rule,
if you're watching this,
as a rule, I don't know why a prisoner who did something that bad is getting that kind of access to free speech. But the idea of this becoming more about hip hop, this investigation doesn't smell right from an investigative perspective. And I'll tell you why. Ordinarily, here's how it works. You start working bottom up in an investigation like this. This is essentially a RICO case, okay? This is a racketeering case. That's what they're going to do, is get him for ancillary activities that were part of what they're going to say was a criminal enterprise. You get the little guys. They start to bubble up. You now get your subpoenas out. You get your information, your web of networks of contacts and communications, which is a treasure trove these days because everybody's doing this all the time. Then you punctuate it with things that you now have an understanding where they might be and what they might mean, and you raid. And then you indict and or arrest. That's the way it usually works. Here, we didn't hear about a lot of these things until the raid, which may have been motivated by these civil suits, which are laid out very well, by the way, especially that little rod. It reads like a novel.
Yeah.
Then there's no action on Diddy. Diddy's waving, going to Adam's friends' restaurants.
He was in Pura Vida in Miami filming with Wes Watson this weekend. Meanwhile, his sons have been arrested.
There's something off about this investigation. And what it smells like to me is that hip hop is a great boogeyman for the feds. Hip hop is bad. They don't see it as what it is now, which is my kids' culture. Okay? My white kids living in the Hamptons live hip hop. My daughter is going a little country on me. The songwriter, she's been writing some country song. I don't know where she gets that from. But I think that there are going to be some big surprises in this investigation of the nothing variety. And it's going to be a big problem for the feds. You bust a billionaire's house who's a major culture figure. You put his kids in cuffs. I know they thought there may be weapons in the house, and that's a protocol for them. But I tell you, I don't think they would have done it to Mark Cuban's kids. And I think that this is going to wind up having a nothing burger aspect.
You think so?
I'll tell you, I know that 90-10, anybody who's been around investigations will say, no way. They would have never raided his house if they don't have him. Look, and
that's real,
was a
man.
probable cause.
I was thinking the same thing right now.
That's why we say you can indict a ham sandwich, right?
And then you see that nigga, he chilled. He already know. His legal team probably already told him.
That were being teased early on, except for one component. He's got a lot of friends. No one's defending him right now. That makes me a little suspicious. Where are his friends? But it's not lining up right in terms of how they usually do this, Pat. I know I'm right.
When Suge Knight is your biggest advocate, you got some problems.
Rob, go while you're. I want to hear which way. Go to 50 Cent. By the way, play that clip to see where he's at. This is Miami. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Wes Watson.
that nigga chilling.
Right into the man right
Steve
here.
J with that nigga.
What's up? Miami's like that. It's a movie. Down here.
Okay, go to 50 Cent's Instagram, but go ahead, Vinny.
So Mo, what do you think about the aspect of a lot of people, and not just online ex people making those those videos posting, but what about the aspect of, because he looks like he's happy, he doesn't got a care in the world, the aspect of all the cameras and all the stuff that he recorded on some Epstein level stuff, that they went in and some major players at Powers That Be went in just to make sure all the footage of all the shit that I had with all these elites was taken out and deleted. And then he flew that plane, he wasn't on it, but this jet with God knows what was on it, flew to a place, where was it? Antigua, where there's no extradition to the U.S. That thing is there. Whatever's on that plane is gone. That looks like the guy to me that knows that he's good, because they're like, hey, listen, with all the shit, with all the girls that are, with all the kid stuff and all that stuff, we got to go in there, we got to raid, we're going to take out anything that we deem like that can get our people in trouble, and we'll get it out of here. I think that seems more feasible to me from a person with that type of attitude, that's just like, yo, what up? All love. If your kids are getting arrested and you're walking scot-free like that, something is definitely fishy.
Rob, you have that clip from 50 Cent. Go to the one to the right, top right. Yeah, watch this. Press the go for it.
Hey, yo, right now, though, for real, yo, I need to know who fucks with me, Like, just straight up, like I don't have the time. If you fuck with me, let it be known. Because I'm going to this next era and I'm lining up all the allies. If you fuck with me, let it be known. If you don't fuck with me, be quiet, and I will take your silence as you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. But if you fuck with me, let it be known, because big thing.
So is he saying, if you're with me?
Yes. Are you with me or against me? Okay. Are you on my team?
But if you're with them, publicly come out, and be like, hey, whatever's happened with Diddy, I vouch.
What I want to know is,
nuts?
tell me one person that supported him.
This guy, that picture, this guy supports him.
Tell me one person that's come out and said anything that I got his back.
And that is the suspicious thing. So what does that tell us? So my reporting, talking to some of these people who I thought would come out, and obviously you protect them as sources. That's what the media is supposed to do ethically. And they say, look, I don't believe that he is gay, not that that's a crime, that he is a pedophile. I don't believe it. I don't like these Bieber videos. I think they're misleading. But they all have a but, and it all goes to abuse of his power and what the people around him may have been doing that he was caught up in. And that's why they're staying quiet. Now, the problem is also that you got 50 I keep getting yelled at for not saying his name right.
50.
50.
Is
He
it
said
MITT?
50.
You're Chris Cuomo. You say what you want,
Chris,
buddy.
Chris, I think
You
it's
start
more-
rapping
it's
all up in the
50.
club right now.
You're
You
from-
do what you want.
You're from New
Cuomo.
York, it's 50.
All right, so
Yeah.
50 Cent says
If 50 is him.
bad things about Biggie about Combs because it's competition. Suge is saying bad things because it's competition. That's getting covered more than the actual investigation. And that's my problem with this is there's an overlay of kind of hip hop culture going at itself. And that's a distraction from the actual case. And I really believe that I haven't seen any indication except that raid, which was I've never seen a guy of his profile get done as dirty as that raid was. You know, people say Trump got raided. Trump didn't get raided. They didn't have any weapons. They didn't draw any weapons. It was done by arrangement. They spoke first. That's a raid.
Oh, yeah.
What they did to a billionaire named Sean Combs. It doesn't smell right to me. It doesn't smell right.
Did you see this clip? Did you see this clip of Mike Tyson
Yeah.
and him sitting next
Yeah,
to each
very
other?
weird.
Can you, Rob, if you can, pull up this clip. By the way, I just typed Diddy Tyson. There you go.
Yeah.
Watch this. It's a little weird. So Tyson and Diddy are next to each other in an interview.
This is with Keenan Ivory Wayans is the host.
and back
Look
up
at that
a little
hand.
bit. Watch what Tyson does.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Put it on his lap like he's moving out the way.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
What the hell?
Look
Wait a
at him. He doesn't like
minute.
his hand near.
Well, now, when we come
What
back,
did he
we're
put?
Oh, yeah,
Tyson does.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Put it on his lap like he's moving out the way.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right
That
after
boy
this.
used to a Jerry curl and shit.
Yeah, look at him. He doesn't like his hand near him.
This is probably from the 90s.
Yeah, but still, he's still moving his ass away from his.
And I don't know.
know.
Tyson was on. Did we talk about Diddy with Tyson? I think he kind of just.
What did he say about?
I think he just
love.
skipped over that question.
He said all love.
But, by the way, where are Diddy's friends? Where's Usher? Where's Bieber? Where's Lil Kim?
What?
He's friends with Will Smith. He's
They
friends
shutting the hell up, bro. That's
the
his
whole
little,
Junior Mafia crew.
his little,
Me,
yeah.
DJ Khaled in Miami. These are his friends.
But let me ask you a
What
question.
did they say?
Can I ask you a question, though, Adam? What would be not necessarily the benefit? What is coming out to stick up for a guy that you, at the end of the day, have no idea? Why was he recording everybody? Why were there cameras in every room? That's
There's nothing illegal about having cameras in your home.
small little cameras in every single room.
Is that illegal? Cuomo?
In your
Have
bathroom?
Cameras in your
in
home?
your bathroom?
It's
in
not-
your home?
It's not illegal based
cameras wherever you
on
want.
how you use the footage, but I will tell
Yeah.
you, it's unusual to have cameras in a house as opposed to pointing outside the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like security cameras are usually
There's nothing
looking
legal about
at the perimeter. Like
unusual.
Like when Pat, caught me trying to steal some of the air valve covers off one of our cars.
Yes.
It was on the camera outside,
Heartbroken.
not in my bathroom.
I fully disagree. You can have cameras in the house.
You can.
I mean, yeah, you could. It's
You officially
legal,
know
but
Adam has cameras.
it's kinda
in every
weird.
one of
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna take a crap in your house. What the hell are you
That's what
talking
I'm
about?
filming.
But wait, but hold on.
No.
Hold on a second. If you have a camera in your house, in your bathroom, hold up, and somebody's in there peeing or doing drugs or hooking up with somebody, that's legal? In your own bathroom and
If
without
you do
telling them?
something with it, yes, but you can have cameras in your house.
Well, no,
That's-
if you do something with it, no, it wouldn't be legal.
Correct.
But in terms of wanting, you can do whatever in your house you want. But if you then put it online or something, you got to.
but here's my
Or blackmail them.
But here's my question though.
have
What
you
if
ever seen any reality show ever? It's
Yeah,
cameras
yeah, but hold on.
That's
in
different.
every room.
Go by Florida law.
So wait. So recording in private
Go ahead.
spaces without consent, such as changing rooms, bathrooms, or private homes, is illegal. So I love you, Rob. Thank you. So going to my
Bathroom.
point. What we're finding out is his house in L.A., his house in Miami.
I
his
like
house in
how
New
they
York.
pulling
These
shit up.
cameras were everywhere, and but
And
we're
then
not
you
just
know.
talking about Cassie was there with a couple rappers. No, foreign dignitaries like the Prince. They're saying these type of people were at this house. If they found out, this is happening, and there's cameras in the bathroom. You know what I was doing in that bathroom? Go after him. Get the system. Get his ass. Go in there and raid it. That's what I would do if I was of that caliber.
That could be one of 5 things that you have to put on the line that could be happening right now.
Yeah.
RICO, sex trafficking, human trafficking,
Rape.
intel on others, rape, guns. There could be a lot of different things.
It's going to be RICO no matter what, because that's the vehicle that they created to make it easier to get all the other stuff. Whether they can make the case in a way where when you read the indictment, which is the best it gets for the prosecution, right? The indictment is the height of how compelling it is, because you haven't really heard anything from the other side. If you don't read that and you're like, oh, wow, they really have him, and there are all these people that are testifying against him who are doing the activities for him, then my suspicion is right that this is sniffy. Look, this is why they always get mobsters on tax.
Yep.
Okay? The reason they get mobsters on tax is, and that was a different day where guys basically, once in a while, Sammy the Bull and others would talk, but usually it was a conspiracy of the quiet. Hip-hop and these new things that they're doing criminally within that sphere, they all talk.
It's braggadocious at best.
So racketeering, influenced, and corrupt organizations is just a fancy way of saying we're going to catch you for the side activities that went into the main criminal enterprise. That's how they're going to come at Puffy. It's a much lower bar for them to make the case.
Let's go to the amount of traffic we're getting right now with Minnect is unbelievable. Yesterday,
Yeah, man. Nah, man. They had some good point of views of the situation, man. I definitely fuck with it. Nah, man, but that shit was Suge Knight, man. Come on, but we heard you used to be a booty bandit and shit back in the day, boy. You don't even need to be talking about nothing about no sit down, stand up. But do your little time in there, and that's what you need to do, bro. Hey, man, but y'all already know. Love. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit the subscribe button. And yeah, man, we be back, man. Shout out to the I.F.Os, man. Out.